If you have a large amount of information on your hands, you can create a report in Ragic to see the big picture and analyze your data. For instance, you can create reports from the sales order sheet to analyze the status of orders, monthly revenues, which items are your top sellers, etc. You can also create reports to support your company's internal operations. For instance, you can create a to-do list or Gantt chart to keep track of your project schedules. Let's take a look at how to create many different types of reports in Ragic from your sales order sheet records. Click Tools and select Create Report from under the Exporting heading. It will show the different types of reports that you can generate. I created a dashboard report to get multiple views of all the sales orders. For example, by status, salesperson, customer ID, date, etc. You can also change how the data is filtered in the bar charts in your dashboard report. For example, I want to summarize the data by total value instead of the number of records, so I select Total here. Then the rankings and proportions will be calculated based on the total revenue. You can find out which salesperson's performance was the best or which customer is generating the most revenue at a glance. If any of the charts are unnecessary, you can delete it by hovering over it and clicking the X in the upper right corner. If you want to create a different report, go back to the sales order sheet, click on Tools, and choose Create Reports again. You can create a pivot table to check the sales volume for each salesperson. Furthermore, you can group by day, week, month, quarter, or year. Other reports include a line graph showing the monthly total revenues over a period of time. Or a ranking report can be used to see the popularity rankings of your products. By selecting a single month in the ranking report, you can see the differences compared to the previous month or the same time period of the previous year. You can also create a pie chart from this report to get a visual of the data. Additionally, you can create a calendar report from the sales order sheet to show which orders need to be shipped each day. If you have set a shared view on the sales order sheet, it will only display the entries with order status being unshipped. If you want to know more about setting up a standard view, check out the link in the description below. From Tools, choose Create Report and then Calendar Report. In the upper right corner of the calendar, click on Apply View and change it to Unshipped. Then change the start date to the estimated shipping date. Now this report shows us which orders need to be shipped on each day. The Report tool also contains other functions. Instead of a sales order sheet, let's take a look at a project management sheet. If you have a lot of projects or tasks on hand, you can create reports to support your company's internal operations. For instance, from the project management sheet, click on Tools and choose Create Report. We will create a Gantt chart to track each project's schedule. Select the project start date and end date. You can group the projects by category, status, or project manager. You can also choose the label for each project on the chart. Here I have chosen Project Title. After completing the settings, you can see all the project schedules at a glance. You can also create a to-do list. From the Create Reports page, choose To-Do List. Sort by end date, and the system will display all the tasks without an end date value, meaning that the task is unfinished. When the task is completed, you can check the checkbox next to it, and the current date and time will automatically populate in the end date field. You can configure the style settings to suit your needs in any report by clicking on the three-dot icon in the upper right corner and selecting Style Settings. Here, you can set a name for your report. For instance, I named the report Tasks and added a description to the report. The description will show up below the report's name. In addition, you can set up filters for the report in Style Settings. In this example, I selected the Assign To field as the filter and saved the settings. This way, users can filter the report to only display entries that are assigned to them before accessing the report. In Style settings, you can also adjust fonts and modify the page boundaries. Whether you are creating a new report or just adjusting the settings, don't forget to click the Save icon in the upper right corner, so the system saves it under the Reports tab. When you want to access the report in the future, you can click on it directly from the Reports tab, instead of generating it from your Ragic sheets every time. To get more information, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to get notifications for the latest videos. If you have any questions, leave your comments below.